here with education of social studies. Social studies that talks about manifest destiny. Well, manifest destiny was a belief that Americans can expand. A belief that Americans believed in, that they believe that they can expand their culture. Manifest meaning in obvious, destiny meaning to be sure to happen. Expand cultures was an obvious thing to happen, and it was true. The Americans were true that this would happen. We got our expansion. Yes. Sure to happen. Now, the Oregon Trail was a trail that led to Oregon. Yes. People went there. Well, now they do. At the beginning, there's no one there. It was abandoned. No land. So the white man came too, and they built buildings and improved it. People were impressed with this achievement, so now travelers are now settling there, and lots of Americans. Yes, so that was our achievement, getting that land first. So yep, it was great. Trail to Oregon and stuff, so people can settle there. Yeah. Okay, the next thing on my list is that how the Texians got their independence and stuff. Oh well, I'm gonna tell you, they got it by catching the Mexicans by surprise and killing 360 of their soldiers and kidnapping. Well, they're not really kids, they're adults, so I think it'll be called adult napping. Well, whatever. By adult napping 700 of them. They also include by capturing Santa Claus. No, not Santa Claus. His name was Santa, and forcing him to sign a treaty to give Texas independence. Oh my! Then next, the United States was deciding whether or not to add on to Texas, give them more land. Manifest destiny, to be sure to get expand their culture. Yeah, it's like that. They agreed on the idea. In 9 years, they agreed, and then 9 years they tried to attract more people to settle in Texas, and they were a big help for Texas, and it was part of the United States, so they had to help their broskies stuff. So yeah, independence. Okay. A few years later and stuff, the Mexicans have the Mexico City, so the Mexican government made peace and stuff. They signed a treaty, so yeah, they got that piece down clear. Mexico gave up California and New Mexico, and the United States they gave up. How can I say this? The United States paid the Mexicans $15 million to get California and New Mexico. That's not a good deal. Well, I don't know what's going on in their head along the way, so it probably could have been a good idea. They probably had small land. Okay. Well, anyway, this was called the Mexican Cession. So yeah, and a few years later, the United States wanted like a strip of land, so they paid them $10 million for some land. This was called the Ganson Purchase, or however you say it, stuff. So yeah, was basically a education on how they got land and how much money they would pay for it. Well, hello, I'm here to tell you a story about the 49ers and how they became to be and stuff. It all started when James Marshall got a job to check out this ditch that their crew was working at. And then he found something shiny. It was like amazing. His eyes were wide open. He was like stunned, shocked. Other words that like describes this intensity he was feeling in his stomach. It was gold. This most valuable thing he found, like the whole world, that it's very valuable. It was gold. He wanted to keep this low pro. He kept it a secret. He didn't want anyone to find out. He wanted to keep it for himself. He wanted to like find more of this gold and become the richest person in the world, probably. I don't know who the richest person is, but right now he thinks he is. So a week later or something, someone found the gold while working and stuff. So it like came to be everywhere. Everyone found out about this gold findings in California. So like everyone, the whole world basically, what I'm trying to say is coming to California to like dig up gold for themselves and stuff. Well, if you find it, you keep it, so yeah, it's that kind of deal here. They were called the 49ers. People digged up more gold. They were desperate. Yes, they were desperate for this gold. They would not sleep. They would like, they were so desperate. They would commit crimes. They would kill each other for this gold. So it was like a big thing. Yes, it was called these desperate people. It was like, this was called the gold rush, the California gold rush, where people would commit crimes and kill each other. Man, glad I wasn't there, because I would like going all crazy out there. Chad!
What?
Come up here and turn off the camera so I don't have to look stupid while reaching. You're taking too long. I'm gonna do it myself.
Fine.
Okay. Well, the gold rush was a big hit. Newcomers were coming to California to like live there, settle in their humble lands. Slaves that ran away from the South, Native Americans, New Englanders, Hawaii, China, Peru, Chile, France, Germany, Italy, Australia. These diverse people came for a reason. They all wanted gold, I mentioned earlier. So, yes, they came for a reason. Everyone around the world came for the gold, settled there. I like take it kind of bribe-ish. It sounds like a bribe or something. So, yeah. Don't mind my hair. It's a hat or something, whatever you call it. Well, That's all I have for you today, so whatever. So I'm CJ Joseph, and I am going to make myself a sandwich because it's lunchtime, of course.